Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
Block your face. Hope you guys are doing well. I got a doctor's appointment right after class, so I am going to have to blast at least by 8:50, maybe 8:45. It's a teleconference for the doctor to look at my hernias. It looks like I have more than one, but we will still be doing Paul Guys this morning as usual. And with luck, I'm going to have a hernia surgery Monday afternoon, so I'll still be here for Monday morning, early morning workout. And then I don't know what we'll do for Tuesday through Friday. I'm thinking I'll get Zoe in here, drag her butt out of bed, and bring her in here to do the exercises, and I will just crack the whip and supervise. But that is awesome, Jubilee. Yeah, she is awesome. She is very awesome, Sensei Rico. And she's got a little brother named Jericho. He's a hard worker too, although he's somewhat of a little jumping bean all over the place. And Jubilee's mom, Tanette, Miss Tanette, was a big help at Pace. She's really, I don't know, what would you call it? She takes charge. She sees a job that needs doing and just jumps in there and does it. And finds herself in leadership positions, and what do you know, because that's just her nature. She just jumps in and does stuff. And her dad is also a hard worker, a very intelligent man. I use some of the stories he's told me and claimed them as my own. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, right now, I just gave him credit for all those stories. But anyway, let's jump on some Tai Chi warm-up. Now, I see 4. We got Juby. Oh, that's Zoe. No wonder. No, that's not Zoe. That's not Zoe. That's Sensei Rico. So we got Sensei Rico, we got Jubilee, and we got me. Even counting me, that's just 3. How come we have 4? That means we have a lurker in our midst. Welcome, lurker. We love you. Let me just give you a hug. There you go. See, we can hug virtually, just not in person because of COVID-19. All right, so here we go. Remember, we're doing the back and forth version of Kokyunage. And we will get going. Remember, inhale, exhale, lower, up, lower, exhale, chamber. Then as you move forward, just turn around. Cool. And we have our usual Aiki Undo. And here we go. This one you stay down. There's no raising and lowering. So, and I am checking my image in the screen to make sure I'm not hunched over or lean back or lean forward. I want my body vertical. always like to cap it off with a little Aiki Undo at the end. And then we have Urifuri Undo. So you chop at me with your right hand. As you're chopping at me with my right hand, I'm coming up there, blocking it, letting it slide to the side, except I'm also catching that right wrist. Then I'm catching the elbow with this hand, bumping the bad guy in the face with his own elbow, which throws him off balance. He's still moving this way. I let him do that, and I take him down like that. So it's easy to change somebody's trajectory if they're already moving. And if somebody's chopping at you, you know they're moving like this. So you just let them keep right on moving. You grab them and take them down. That move is called Ikkyo. So that's essentially what we're doing here is Ikkyo. So here we go. And again, I would really like to cap things off with a little kokyunage. And finally, we have sayo undo. This is very similar to kokyunage, actually, except with kokyunage, you're dealing with a static, somebody who's not moving, they're in place. So I'm catching their wrist, pulling it down, and then pulling their chin up, pulling against their wrist, so that forces them to have their chin wrenched backwards. If you didn't pull their hand and you lifted their chin, they could just step back and they'd be out of it. But with their wrist in your hand, you lift that chin with their wrist down like that, you take them right down. Now, if they're moving toward me, I don't need to worry about pulling their wrist anymore. I can just step right in, catch their chin, and their inertia prevents them from stepping back. Then I can raise their chin, and take them right to the floor. And that's what we're doing with Sayu Undo. And remember, 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and twist. Exhale and twist. Inhale and twist. Exhale and twist. Inhale and twist. Exhale and twist. Here we go. And my shoulders still feel a little cold and cranky from last night's class and yesterday morning. So let's do just a little bit of swimming. It's nice and slow. Pay attention to how your elbows are feeling. Elbows. Pay attention to how your shoulders are feeling. We'll speed it up a little. A little more. Fast as you dare this early. Slow it down again. slower. Step forward and reverse. A little faster. A little faster. Slow it down. Nice and slow. Switch feet and now opposite directions. Up and down. Up and down. Slow her down a little more. Step forward and the opposite directions, down and up. And slowing down. Good. Oh yeah, that woke my shoulders up very nicely. I'm going to stretch out a little bit. The other side. And to tell you what, let's hit those hamstrings a little bit. A lot of kicks. A lot of kicks in the Pal Gwes forms. So we'll do some gliders. Here we go. Remember now, this foot goes here. You want your knee slightly bent. And that's as straight as it ever gets throughout the exercise. Otherwise, you're resting your leg like this on a hyperextended knee, very bad for your joint. Plus, you don't get any workout. So even when we go back, you only go back to here, right? Never here. So let's bend that leg just a little bit. And then here we go. And butt off the mat now for the duration of the exercise. 1, 2, slowly back, snatch it forward. 3, slowly back. 4, slowly back. 5, slowly back. 6, slowly back. 7, slowly back. 8, slowly back. 9, 10. Let's make it an even twack. Whack, whack. And twack. Don't go down just yet. Leave it slightly bent. And then let's rock it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack, twack, and rest. And now you can straighten it out. Good. Other leg. This leg on top. Remember, slightly bent the whole time. And here we go. 1, snatch it up. Back slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make it a twack. Whack, whack. Then let's hold it. Butt still suspended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whack, twack, and rest. All right. So let's shake them out a little. Woo, that worked on my wrists. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Then let's start with our left leg. We'll stretch it out. Those gliders, they really help your stretch. They get the blood circulating in the back of that leg. And I like to roll around. Remember, your hamstrings are a set of strips of muscle. It's hamstrings, plural, not hamstring. A lot of little muscles back there in the back of your leg. Good. Then let's switch. Good. Then let's do feet in, knees out. Let's lift up our uniforms first, because we want to stretch our legs, not our pants. Stretch them good. And let's shove them back out there. And then knees up like this, over to the side. Remember, leave a little space right here. Belts to the side. Then let's make some belly button cookies. We're going to smash our belly button right up against your thigh. Good. And down the middle. And up, make sure your spine is straight and twist toward the back. Good, and then let's plop them down the other way. Remember, a little space right here. Belly button cookies. As much as possible, try to keep both shoulders equal distance from the mat. Good, down the middle. Try to get your sternum right over your foot. Good, and then your spine straight, twist toward the back. All right, I believe that is sufficient. Warm up. Let's move our belts back around. All right, so the Pal guys. Hopefully, Juby, you're starting to remember or starting to learn the Pal guys, and hopefully, since Rico, you are remembering the Pal guys. So remember, with Pal Guy 1, we have mainly inside blocks, and an inside block crosses your face. Always we want to make contact with whatever's attacking our face. If we stop here, we never hit the punch, right? So you cross. With an outside block, you stop over here because it crosses your face. Inside block, outside block, inside block, outside block. And so with Pal Guy 1, down block, inside block, down block, inside block, then down the middle, down block, back stance, inside block, back stance, inside block, punch. Then up at the top, middle block, back stance, inside block, back stance, middle block, back stance, inside block, back stance, and then no more back stances. Down the middle, back, coming back, down block, chop the neck, height, then it's just like the beginning. Okay, Pal Guy 1, I'm going to do them with my back to you. If you guys want it with me facing you, just let me know. But I figure with my back to you, you can pretend I'm standing in front of you in line. And when we're going this way, you can look over your shoulder and see what I'm doing. We'll keep it nice and slow, but I'm not going to count. Every time I count, my guts poke out through my muscle wall. Disgusting. It doesn't so much hurt as it feels just really wrong. Until I get this hernia fixed, that will be the situation. So I'm not going to count, but I will go slow. Here we go. Huddle. And shoulder. Twackies, baby. Here we go. Careful with those shoulders, Rico. Or I guess it's your elbow or wrist. We can't decide where your inflammation is, your carpal tunnel or whatever you got. Just careful. Read your body, bro. And here we go. What? I'm not going to count here either. You guys can follow along. I'm going to do them slow. And of course, if you were counting properly, that should have been a twack, not just 10, but a twack. All right, Pal Gwes 2, the good news is the bottom bar, the middle bar, and the last bar are all the same. High block, kick, high punch, both sides. High block, kick, punch, high block, kick, punch. Go down the middle, down here, high block, kick, punch, high block, kick, punch. Come back to the end, high block, kick, punch, high block, kick, punch. No problem. Opening the form, coming down the first vertical line, you just climb the tree. Low, middle, and then for your high block, you make a front stance. High block, punch. Low, middle, high block, punch. Coming back down the middle, closing the form, you use closed hands. Opening the form, open hands, closing the forms, closed hands. Almost the same thing. Down block, middle block. We already used up our high block front stance, so inside block, punch. Opening the form, low, middle, high, punch. Closing the form, low, middle, inside, punch. Like that. Okay, Pal Gwes 2, again, I'm not going to count, but I'm going to go slow. Here we go. All right, Twackies, baby. Here we go. All right, Pal Guy 3. I write this out every time, and I will continue to write it out until everyone knows it. It's the Frankenstein form. It's made up of bits and pieces and parts of other forms. So you start basic 1, and it's dead straight like basic 1. Coming down the middle, basic 2, except you punch at the end. And then the top bar down there is Pyongan 2, except you do straight instead of 45 degrees. Coming back down the middle this way, it's kind of basic 3, but not really. You use a move, the first move from basic 3, but you also go backwards, and there's some double moves, so I'll put that in quotes and just an asterisk because it's just weird. And then here for the very end, the last horizontal bar is Pal Guy 2, except there are no kicks. High block punch, kia. So basic 1, basic 2, Pyongan 2, complicated basic 3 moves, and then Pal Guy 2. Easy breezy, right? One day I'll take a photo of that thing or make a little graph and stick it up there in the corner of the screen during Pal Guy 3, the Frankenstein form, so you guys can refer to it. Can someone please like? I know 2 Pal. Oh, good. You know 2 Pal Guys. Good, sister. Technically, then, you're on your way to learning a whole different style. Because really, the Pyongans and Basai are one style, and the Pal Guys and Cordio are another, both of which lead to a black belt. The Pyongans and Basai lead to a black belt in either Shotokan Karate or Tang Sudo, which are almost synonymous. One speaks Japanese, one speaks Korean, otherwise they're pretty much the same. And then the Pal Guys and Koryo lead to a black belt in the earliest style of Taekwondo. And in fact, the Taeguks and Koryo, they kept the black belt forms when they switched the colors. That leads to yet another black belt in a more modern form of Taekwondo. We do an ancient style, the very earliest style of Taekwondo, which is almost a carbon copy of Shotokan Karate. All right, so here's Pal Guy 3, Frankenstein form, and remember, I ain't gonna count, but I'll go slow. Sorry, got confused. Hey! All right, let's knock out a quick twack. Ooh, this time we're going to dust the floor. So, you get down low, and then back and forth is 1 count. We'll do a twack. Here we go. Down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whack, twack. Right. So, Juby, let me do that last section, the basic 3 section of Paul Guy 3 for you. So, I'm doing the form to the side, right? I started here. Down block, punch, then like basic 2, down block, high block, punch, high. And I turn middle block, like 2 and 2, middle block. Now right here, I do basic 3. Then I go backwards for an inside block. I go backwards for another inside block. I go backwards for another inside block, and then shift to an outside block, like that. I'll do it from the other side. So right here, basic 3. Can you notice my body shifting? If it were a horse stance, basic 3. But a back stance is slightly to one side, right? So it should be basic 3. Then you step back for an inside, another inside, and then an inside, outside. Inside, outside. And then you do your high block punch. So you should be able to pretty easily raise that Paul Guy count to 3 Paul Guys. So Paul Guy 1, 2, and 3. Cool with that. Paul Guy 4. Now Paul Guy 4 has a similar move to Pyongan 3, which Juby already knows, only you add a kick. So, and I guess it's a cousin to Pyongan 2 also. We go, and then chop, and then chop. Then we skip, middle, and then we kick, spear hand turn down, hammer fist punch. And then the top side is just like the beginning. Coming back, we do middle block, kick, spear hand, escape up, turn, hammer fist punch. And then the end, you turn down block, horse stance, scoot back for a front stance, reverse punch. Down block, horse stance, reverse punch. Okay, Paul Guy 4. All right, let's knock out a twaggy. All right, Paul Guy 5 starts backwards. So if I'm ready here, raise my right hand, step back. And then this scissors block is your pivot move from then on. The beginning of the form, I'll turn my back now. Down block, middle block, step back, pressing block, punch. Down block, middle block, pressing block, punch. Then I'm going to do my scissors block. And then easy breezy, 2 T-blocks, T-block, spear hand, no problem, right? That top bar down there, a little more complicated, I'll do it up close. So here I am, I turn, block, punch, both horse stance. Then a side kick ready, I just twist my legs, facing back the way I came, and then kick, elbow, and then step forward, middle block. Same thing other side. Block, punch, side kick ready, kick, elbow, middle block. Then coming back, easy breezy, another scissors, and then close hands, down block, back stance, and another one, and a punch. Then the end is just like the beginning. Down block, middle block, pressing block, punch, down block, middle block, pressing block, punch. Here we go, pocket 5. Quick twat, guys. All right, it's getting close to 8:50, so sorry, I'm just gonna blast through Pal Gwes 6. I'll do it slow so you can follow along. Remember, this is a close cousin to Pyongan 4. Hint, hint. Here we go. Here we go. Eight. Pile up. Shot. Or let's knock out a quick twat. All right, I gotta go at 8:50, so we only have 6 minutes. So let's knock out Pal Gwes 7. Jumi. Shicha. Quick twack. All right. And Pal Gwes 8, remember it starts with 2 Pyongan 1s. Jumi. Shicha. Now got a quick twanky twaggy. Let's do 4 more. All right. That should make 100 if memory serves. What's 8 times 12? Let's see, 88. 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Plus we did 4 extra, that's 100. So we've done our obligatory committed to 100 push-ups. And it is 8:48. I really better blast. Usually we do 2 more forms with which I never have a problem, but today I really got to get to this doctor's appointment in time because I want these hernias stitched up and out of my life. So I am out of here. This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques learned in live stream with Master Jeff. Drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, trolley, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and all liability for hematoma, laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, acute mandibular dislocation, strained or sprained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising, or bleeding, tears, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.